Luis Barragán, born in Mexico in 1902, was more than just an architect. He was an artist of space, light, and color. His work transcended the purely functional, aiming to evoke emotions and create spiritual experiences within the built environment. Barragán's architecture is instantly recognizable for its use of vibrant colors, stark geometric forms, and a profound connection to the natural world. He drew inspiration from his Mexican heritage, blending the simplicity of traditional vernacular architecture with the principles of modernism. Barragán's designs are characterized by a sense of serenity and tranquility. He believed that architecture should be a refuge from the chaos of everyday life, offering spaces for contemplation and introspection. His masterful use of light and shadow, often inspired by the play of sunlight on Mexican courtyards, created a dynamic and ever-changing atmosphere within his buildings. Through his innovative approach to design, Barragán forged a new architectural language that continues to captivate and inspire today. In the quiet Mexico City neighborhood of Tacubaya sits a building that is much more than just a residence. It is the physical embodiment of Luis Barragán's architectural philosophy. Completed in 1948, the Luis Barragán House and Studio served not only as the architect's home for nearly 4 decades, but also as his creative sanctuary. The building, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is now a museum, offering visitors a glimpse into the mind of one of the 20th century's most influential architects. Constructed from concrete, volcanic rock, and wood, the house reflects Barragán's commitment to using simple, locally sourced materials. The exterior is characterized by its austere, almost fortress-like appearance, with high walls and few windows, a common feature in Mexican residential architecture. But behind these walls lies a world of color, light, and carefully curated spaces that challenge conventional notions of domestic design. The Luis Barragán House and Studio is a masterful example of the architect's ability to synthesize seemingly disparate elements into a harmonious whole. Modernist principles, evident in the building's clean lines and functional layout, are seamlessly blended with traditional Mexican design elements, creating a unique and culturally resonant architectural language. One of the most striking features of the house is Barragán's use of color. He believed that color had the power to evoke emotions and influence perceptions of space. Throughout the house, bold hues such as vibrant yellows, pinks, and oranges are juxtaposed with more subdued tones, creating a dynamic and visually arresting experience. These colors are not merely decorative, they are used strategically to define spaces, guide movement, and modulate light. Luis Barragán's influence on architecture and design extends far beyond his native Mexico. His work, particularly the design of his own home and studio, has had a profound impact on generations of architects and designers worldwide. Barragán's innovative use of color, his sensitivity to light and shadow, and his ability to create spaces that are both functional and deeply evocative continue to inspire contemporary design practices. His legacy is evident in the work of renowned architects such as Tadao Ando, Peter Zumthor, and Rick Joy, who have all cited Barragán as a major influence. These architects, working in diverse cultural contexts, have adapted Barragán's principles to create buildings that are both modern and deeply rooted in their respective environments. The enduring appeal of Barragán's work lies in its ability to transcend cultural boundaries and speak to universal human experiences. Section 5. A UNESCO Treasure. Recognizing the house's universal value. In 2004, the Luis Barragán House and Studio was inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List, a testament to its outstanding universal value. The house was recognized for its exceptional architectural merit, its influence on the development of 20th century architecture, and its representation of a significant cultural interchange between Europe and Latin America. This prestigious designation acknowledges the house's importance not only to Mexico, but to the world's architectural heritage. The UNESCO inscription has helped to raise awareness of the house's significance and the need for its preservation. It has also led to increased tourism, with visitors from around the world eager to experience Barragán's masterpiece firsthand. The house stands as a powerful reminder of the ability of architecture to transcend time and culture. Section 6. Preservation versus Progress. Challenges to the house's integrity. Despite its UNESCO World Heritage status, the Luis Barragán house and studio faces ongoing challenges to its preservation. Rapid urban development in Mexico City, particularly the construction of high-rise buildings in the surrounding area, threatens to encroach on the house's carefully curated sense of seclusion and intimacy. The increasing density of the neighborhood poses risks to the visual integrity of the house and its surrounding environment. Preserving the house's authenticity while also adapting to the changing needs of the city is a delicate balancing act. Efforts are underway to establish buffer zones around the house to limit the impact of new development and protect its visual setting. However, striking a balance between preservation and progress remains an ongoing challenge. Section 7. Maintaining Authenticity. The role of the Barragán Foundation. The Luis Barragán Foundation, established in 1995, plays a crucial role in preserving the legacy of the architect and maintaining the authenticity of his former home and studio. The foundation oversees the conservation of the house and its collections, ensuring that they are maintained to the highest standards. It also manages public access to the house, offering guided tours and educational programs that provide insights into Barragán's life and work. The foundation is committed to preserving the house as a living testament to Barragán's vision, maintaining its original furnishings, artwork, and personal belongings. It also actively promotes the study and appreciation of Barragán's architecture, organizing exhibitions, lectures, and publications that explore his enduring influence on the world of design. Section 8. The Power of Color. A deep dive into Barragán's palette. Barragán's use of color was not arbitrary. It was a carefully considered element of his architectural language, as integral to his designs as form and light. He believed that color had the power to evoke emotions, influence moods, and alter perceptions of space. His palette, drawn primarily from the vibrant hues of his native Mexico, was both bold and unexpected, challenging conventional notions of interior design. He often juxtaposed contrasting colors, such as deep blues with sunny yellows or vibrant pinks with earthy browns, to create a sense of visual dynamism and spatial depth. Barragán understood that color could be used to highlight architectural features, define zones within a space, and even influence the way people moved through a building. Section 9. Beyond the Walls. The garden as an integral space. Just as important as the house itself is the garden that surrounds it. For Barragán, the garden was not merely an afterthought, but rather an integral part of the architectural experience. He believed that nature should be seamlessly integrated into the built environment, creating a harmonious dialogue between the indoors and outdoors. The garden at the Luis Barragán house and studio is a tranquil oasis in the heart of the city. It features a variety of carefully curated spaces, each with its own distinct character. There are open areas for contemplation and reflection, shaded pathways that offer respite from the sun, and a reflecting pool that adds a sense of serenity and tranquility. Section 10. A Living Legacy. The Continued Relevance of Barragán's Vision. Decades after his death, Luis Barragán's architectural legacy continues to resonate with architects and design enthusiasts alike. His ability to blend the principles of modernism with the spirit of his Mexican heritage, his masterful use of light and color, and his creation of spaces that are both functional and deeply evocative, have cemented his place as one of the 20th century's most influential architects. His work serves as a reminder that architecture is more than just shelter. It is an art form capable of enriching our lives and connecting us to our surroundings. As we face the challenges of rapid urbanization and a growing disconnect from the natural world, Barragán's vision of architecture, that is both modern and deeply rooted in its context, offers a timeless and timely source of inspiration.